They somehow they can get on. We live. We live.
Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah. 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't know I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing that. And so look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
Can you imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my right hand side, I got the Decatur's biggest HBCU alum, Corey Davis, fresh out of Southern University. What's up, big homie?
Same old stuff, man. 16,000 strong, the largest I'm fumbling on my words. The largest black university in the United States. That's Southern University.
Are they the largest?
We are the largest. Yes, sir. We are the largest. Now, it may not be the biggest, the best, but it is the largest by number of students.
Interesting. I like it.
I hope we still got the title. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
When I went there, the ratio was 16-1.
Ooh.
Right. When I was in freshman seminar, I was like, ooh. But yeah.
I saw a tweet and it said, how do you attend a HBCU and not end up with a wife?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Got me one. You know?
Yeah. Got you one.
That is the truth. Yeah.
Let's welcome my other host, man. The OG Sweet 16 times 2.
Oh, it's South Carolina 2 times.
Okay. Hey, all right. Chuck Little John. Let's see if we got some. No, we still can't hear my dog. Having some little technical difficulties over there in the North Carolina, South Carolina state home over there.
Yeah, like my wife said, we got campuses in 3 cities: New Orleans, Shreveport, Baton Rouge.
Okay. Interesting. Happy Sunday, Snack Panther, man. Welcome on, big homie. Rodney Little John, James Little John, and Kanisha Davis. Anybody else is out there, please put your name in the chat. This is an interactive show, man. We like to hear you. We like to talk to you. We like to add you into the topics as well to get your impact and your voice heard on this show, man. So everybody on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, remember, when you come to the channel, bring a friend, tell a friend, and when you come, don't come by yourself.
Hey, man, that rolled off so easy for you now, man. You know, even when you added the first little bit, because at first I said, you meant to change it, then you went right back. Hey, man, I get what you're doing, brother. Okay.
Hey, we've been doing it for a minute, man. It's starting to come natural, I guess.
I gotta start doing something. I gotta start saying something. I started to know when you said it, you know.
Absolutely, man. This is episode 83, season 4. We appreciate each and every one of y'all rocking with us, man. Before we jump into it, we got to give our wonderful sponsor of our first segment a huge shout out, Mr. Alvin Jameson.
Are you in the market for a new home or looking to refinance your conventional, FHA, or VA loan? The crew and you have the perfect guy for you, the mortgage guy, Alvin Jameson. That's right, Alvin Jameson at alvinjameson.com. You can also reach him as we do at 404-587-9033. Financing a home can be one of the biggest investments you can make. Go with the one the crew and you trust, Alvin Jameson. And when you reach out to him, let him know you heard it from the crew and you.
Absolutely. All right, fellas, man. Let's go ahead and jump in right here. We're gonna start in the NCAA men's bracket. I'm sorry, I know I didn't give y'all any update of what we're gonna talk about.
Look, none of us. Look, none of us.
But we are all in the bracket, man, and the bracket play has not been good for several of us, but for some of us, it has been good. So we will jump into that, man. And let's just talk about the brackets, man. That there are no perfect brackets. No perfect brackets. Kanisha's bracket is doing pretty well.
Let me do this before she give herself some kudos. We were talking about the brackets the other day. I said, my bracket's terrible. She go, I know mine probably terrible because I was just picking. And so then I was like, you're in second place, right? She go, huh? She go, oh, you know what? So I was really being strategic on my. I said, get out of here with all that. I said, 'cause I think your nephew is in first place right now. Right?
He was. He's not anymore. Larry Love is in first place now. Larry Love with a total of 480 points. I need my glasses. Dang, I should have won.
hey, keep on there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this before you get into it. Look, my day was gone day one, right? Because I picked Kentucky, and I said I'm done with Kentucky. Honestly, man. Okay, I want to say this about the Kentucky situation, if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Calipari, he comes out and he kind of, let me see if the OG is if he's functional, because I love to get his input too. Can you say something, OG?
There we go. All right.
Can y'all hear me?
Say something.
Yeah, we go. We can hear you.
Gotcha. Okay. So Calipari came out and said something that kind of it struck me, and I want to get y'all opinion on this. So his squad had a plethora of young freshmen and sophomore players, and what he was saying, I got guys that are playing for me that are 18 and 19 years old. He said now we're playing mid-major teams where, like when he said he wasn't making excuses, which kind of felt like an excuse, but this is how it happened. He got beat by a team with a guy that was 25 years old, on the squad. And he said they 23, 24 years old, which, that's about maybe 4 to 5 year span of difference in terms of age. And at one point, the guy that was hitting all the threes, he was 25 years old. Mm-hmm. And not to take away from his game, but when you're 25 playing against 18-year-olds, is that a difference in play when you're on the field? On the court. Because what he was saying was there's a level of maturity that was different. There's a level of confidence. There's a level of experience on the court that he ended up falling to. Yeah, you're right, Larry. It is an excuse. But that's why I was asking the crew, did he have a point here with the age gap? No?
Yeah, I think he does have a point, and it all makes sense. But this is what Calipari does, though. He's a one and done. He's the one and done guy. He's lived on that his whole college career. That's what he. That's how he gets these top recruits to come to his school, because he tells you, "I give you a better chance of making it to the next, make it to the next level." Right now, when you get into the tournament, though, and you play like I said, these mid majors, these smaller schools, where they build you up for 4 years. 5 years for some of them.
Right. He had a COVID year.
Yeah. So these players have a lot more experience. They're a lot stronger. They're a lot more mature. And they're not looking at the next level. They're looking at right now, because a lot of them probably not going to play at the next level. So this is their NBA. This is their championship. So they're coming out and they're giving you everything they have in this March Madness tournament. So yeah, he has a point, but I think he caused it. This is his fault. So it's not an excuse, but this is what
so he's saying he live and die by the sword that he.
Yeah, this is the bet he made.
Yeah.
OG.
I'm gonna say he doesn't have a point. Because if it was a point, then you would make the point before you get to the NCAA tournament. Don't make the point once you get
I mean, if
there.
somebody asks you how you got your
It was-
butt
it
kicked,
should-
you got to explain how you got your butt kicked.
But it should have. It ain't got nothing to do with it. You got beat. Don't stop like Mr. Wright said. It's excuses, man. You recruit who you recruit. You go out there and sell this pipe dream, and this pipe dream is not getting you nowhere. Like this-
But, okay, he
Yeah,
gave the
he-
dude credit. He said he had an
go back
awesome
to what
game. He
was
said,
doing. It's not working.
yeah. But at this point, the NIL,
It's not the first time that the Lord Steve has beat him either. It's not the first time.
Yeah.
it ain't. But I guess what he said, he's realizing
Not the
what's
first time.
happening here. He's got 18 and 19 years olds playing against 25-year-olds. And sometimes that does something to you. You know what I mean? Especially when one of those them guys get hot. What's up, Big Steve-O? But yes, when they get hot, what can you do?
Is
So-
Coach Calipari overrated?
No. I'm gonna say no because what he's gonna have to do, he's gonna have to get out of that one and done. He's gonna have to start finding players that he can have. Because I ain't gonna lie, because I kind of thought about it. I said, man, am I done with Kentucky? Because I like Coach Cal. I like when he bring the talent. But what he's gonna have to do, he's gonna have to figure out a way to not get that guy that's gonna be gone next year. Like he said, he lost 5 players last year. He said he's probably gonna lose another 4 this year. Like you just said, he will offer you the chance to look. You can make it to the NBA. You know, maybe he's gonna have to cut him out a little bit because he's getting the stars. They just didn't. They like I said, they gone.
So they asked him that question. So they didn't ask Bruce Pearl that same question.
Bruce Pearl don't have that many.
I'm just saying he got beat by Yale.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Listen, trust me, we finna get into that because it's done been a bunch of that happening where we didn't expect these losses to happen the way they did. But I'm just saying, when I watched that one, that was day one. He took an L day one. And when he asked, he said, "What happened, Coach?" He gave that guy credit. He said, "Man, he was on fire." He said, "They played out of their minds, you know." But he said, "What I realized, what's happening to me is because this is in the past 4 years, 3 out of the 4 years, he's been leaving early. He's been dipping early. But he's also losing his kids early too to the NBA. And so what he was saying is, he said, I'm losing out to now. He said that the even kill is happening where, like I said, those mid majors and and those blue blood teams, it's starting to be like this now. Because at the same time, the mid majors that's done put in, like G said, 5 years or whatever, they're ready to play. They're ready to cut some head, and we've seen it on a bunch of occasions on these brackets. These teams are losing. You just can't come in there with all that because they got kids that are way more experienced and they're ready to play. They're ready for blood. So I was just asking y'all to see if he had a point. I'm with G. I think he has a point. You can't make the excuse. I'm with you, Larry. I get it, Larry. He came up with the best excuse he can, but it's some truth to it. There's some truth to it, Big Larry.
But you live by that sword, you die by that sword. You
don't have to move. You gotta get a pocket knife.
You're doing what you're doing. What you're doing that just say what I'm doing is not working. I need to change my ways.
Sure. You said remember the Fab Five. Tell me what you mean by the Fab Five, Larry.
Fab Five was at Michigan, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they weren't no one and dones.
No, they made it far. So I guess it goes to the coaching aspect of what Snack Panther said. Cal has a point, but he's supposed to be getting the better athletes, which he is.
Yeah.
So it's an excuse to him, but coach them up. That's your job. The
For 1 year.
For 1 year.
Like, Galen went on the line and promised for next year for Duke.
Yeah.
But look, he's not saying these ain't one and dones that Duke. These kids gonna be here next year. He said they're gonna add some more guys. They're gonna be ready for next year. He's not saying that they dipping.
Yeah.
These guys gonna be here next year.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be there? They're gonna lose a lot.
They're probably lose Philip Bowski. That's probably it.
He need to be gone. His old dirty playing self.
Okay. Like UNC, those boys been there. They've been playing with each other. You got to find the kids that want to stay. Your big guy, he could have left 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Baycott.
Yeah, he could have left. Look, he could have. Bangkok could have. I'm saying, what is it?
Baycott.
Baycott.
Ooh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I called him. Hancock. But yeah, he could have left 2 years ago. He could have left 2 years ago, but he didn't. I'm sorry. Whew. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think both can be right. You know, both can be true. Both statements can be true. It's still an excuse, though. It's still an excuse, and he does have to do a better job of coaching his players. And in one game eliminations, like he makes it to the tournament every year.
Yeah.
So you don't have a problem coaching them then, but in one game eliminations, he had to do better in that situation.
Now, I asked this one last question because they were saying should he be gone from Kentucky? Now he's had three national championships. Do y'all feel like his run at Kentucky is over?
I don't think his run is over. I think he just had to, he realized he got to change the way he's doing things because it's not working.
Okay.
Yeah, your recruiting has to change a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, you can still get the one and done, but you got to add some more people to those one and dones.
I guess like you said, he's the king of the one and done. You know, it's like
king of it.
Yeah.
So, you said you brought up Auburn and Yale, and this was definitely a shocker to me, a shocker to a couple of people. But I think I said it on the last show, man. I thought Yale had an opportunity to make some noise, or they had been playing well, not to make some noise. They had been playing well, and they go, and knock off Auburn. And I think people's bracket, I think I picked Auburn to squeak out one of them or somebody, or in one of the brackets with somebody, man. And yeah, they out of it. So y'all tell me what y'all think about that. And they don't have one and dones. You know, Bruce Pearl does a great job of adding in one and dones, and people that have been there several years, but he doesn't do well in these type of tournaments either. And what shocked me because he won the SEC, so that's why I was like, oh, maybe he figured something out. And then
Bruce Pearl ever won one?
They went to the Final Four, the Elite Eight, a couple of years ago, didn't they?
With Bruce Pearl?
Yeah.
He was at Tennessee?
No, at Auburn.
At Auburn?
They beat North Carolina and North Carolina out that year. Yeah, I know they did.
That's what was Sharif Cooper? Was that with Sharif?
I remember knocking North Carolina out.
Okay, that was cool. Normally they get knocked out of the first round, so that might be, you know, an anomaly for Bruce.
Has Bruce ever won one?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Just got close, but no.
Yeah, got close.
Okay.
Snack says SEC has looked mad overrated. Dad says change his style if play.
Yeah. You gotta change his style. Yeah. Style of coaching or style of play?
Play. Oh, coaching. I think.
Well,
recruiting. Yeah, recruiting. All right, Steve-O says also it only takes a team to get hot. Yep, when the time is right to knock the top team out early. Yep, no chip for Bruce Pearl. All right, correct for everybody out there, man. Great. We move on to the next upset. I thought it was. You know, I tried to pick a upset in Charleston over doggone Alabama. That fell short for me. That was my sleeper.
Duquesne, or was it Duchette or is it Duquesne?
Duquesne, yeah, Duquesne.
How about my sleeper?
Which one was yours?
North Carolina State.
Oh yeah.
They win again though, you know, so
but they still sleep. They number 11 seed.
Yeah, nobody expected them. You know, they won the ACC, which turns out to might be the best conference in the league. You know, in college basketball. I think Clemson is winning right now, right?
Clemson up by 6 with 8 seconds left.
Okay, I think they still have 4 or 5 teams in right now in the ACC.
Well, I know it's Duke, North Carolina, Clemson. They win, and North Carolina State.
Yep, for 4 teams. So.
And I guess that's crazy. That's what we're saying. This year, it's been too many, 14 beat 3, 11 beat 1, 2, it's too many double digits beating single digits this year. And they're going home.
Yeah. James Madison. And I threw them under the bus. Like, yeah, that 23. What was they 27-3? They had a 23 game winning streak. I was like, yeah, that's nice and pretty. That's cute. But now you about to go get some big boys in Wisconsin, man. They knocked them out by 11 in that
Down
first
goes
round.
Frazier.
Down goes Frazier. Yeah, absolutely, man. So James Madison was a team that kind of messed up a lot of brackets as well. Then they ran into Duke today.
Yeah.
A juggernaut in Duke.
Of course, I don't like Duke, but that freshman for Duke, boy, he went off today. I think he had like 8 or 9 3-pointers by himself.
Yeah.
BYU took a L.
Yeah.
Right.
Oregon just took a L.
Oregon did.
Yep.
Clemson beat Oregon.
Yep. Clemson.
Oh, they playing. Man,
No, Clemson, Oregon
Clemson beat Baylor.
yeah,
Yeah,
Creighton.
Clemson beat Baylor. Yeah, my bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
Clemson beat
Oh
Baylor.
yeah, I was like, okay.
Creighton beat Oregon. And
Oh, that was the game too, boy.
Man.
What's that
Yeah, right, they went into double overtime, right?
game? Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's great. Huh? The Creighton, Creighton and yeah, and the Creighton game went in 2 overtimes.
Yeah.
Against Oregon.
Yeah,
they lost by
two overtime.
13.
Yeah, because they outscored them like 15-2 in the second overtime.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. I fell asleep on all those games, boy.
Look, I keep getting the message. Check your bracket. I was looking at my phone like, man, how I turn this off? Check your bracket.
All right. Next, Steve-O said, what game was that had the 102-100 score?
102,
that was
100.
an overtime game too. What game was that?
Let me see. Let me see.
I know it was an overtime game.
Oh, Colorado, Florida.
Yeah.
Colorado playing, man.
Colorado, Florida.
Colorado is playing, and their girls playing too.
Yeah, I remember something like that, but I can't find them. Yeah, they won today.
Yeah, the girls.
Yeah, I can't find them right there on the floor, on the bench. Can't find them nowhere.
Can't find who?
Miss Sanders.
Hey man, so he said I can't find it on the bench, on the floor, on TV. He said can't find it nowhere. She ain't dressing out.
But she at least be on the bench. Unless I'm just missing her.
I said, remember, I think I said this a few months ago when football season was in, and she did she make the team because of her dad, like as a favor? Because she's only gotten, I think they said, a total of 3 minutes this season.
Mm-hmm.
Snack say Colorado lost today. I didn't see that game.
Colorado men,
Yeah, they lost today.
they played today and lost.
Yeah, they lost.
Oh, don't do that. They did.
Yeah, they out today. And Kanisha is in first place right now, tied up with Larry Love
Is
at
he?
450. Yeah, at
What
450.
the world?
Don't announce that on the show.
But that cannot be no perfect brackets out there.
No,
There's
ain't no perfect bracket.
brackets out there. Somebody got an inside scoop. I'm just talking
They
about
did lose to Marquette, 81-77.
it can't be no perfect brackets.
No, they said this was the fastest that the perfect bracket, like chances. Second day, it was over. It was over.
Let me tell you, man. NF Skull at one point he was in first place in our bracket, and he was at like 3,000 in the world. He was ranked 3,000 in the world.
Was it?
Yes. Yeah. No,
After the second day, he was gone.
No, the second day he was in there.
I'm saying after the second day.
It wasn't until like last night that it went away.
He was perfect till then. Wow.
Yeah, not perfect. No. But I think he had like 3 losses.
Oh, okay. I thought you said perfect. I said, oh,
No. He was ranked 3,000 in the world.
pretty good. Because I think my ranking here, it said I was looking at it yesterday, 55,200,000.
You know, y'all got to give me about 5 minutes toward the end. Don't you?
Yeah, I'm at 19.2 million right now. That's why I am.
Yeah. That's
ranked.
pretty good.
Thank you.
That's pretty good on ESPN. 55 million.
We'll see. All right. The
Well,
inquiring
let me
minds
let me
know.
throw this at you real quick. So right now, oh, where you go? Are you still with us, OG? You gone? Okay. Well, let me. Okay. So far, the number one seed, you still got North Carolina handling business. Still got Purdue.
Mhm.
Is Houston still in it?
Yep. They haven't played it. They haven't played today yet, though.
Okay, Houston, and who's the other one?
North Carolina, Purdue, Houston,
UConn.
UConn. The
UConn playing right now.
right now. Mhm.
Oh my lord, what this food done did? Are y'all paying attention to what's going on here?
This man did a whole wardrobe change on it. What in the world is going on, OG?
He doing that thing. You know what? Y'all listen to the show the first time on said, y'all ain't know that I've been changing hat. Now he done added a shirt to this debauchery. Oh my lord. Okay. So my question is, since my man done changed his wardrobe, which number one team do y'all feel like is on the verge of upset city or taking the L between the number ones?
And men's,
Yes. So we got UConn playing right now, but they handling the business so far on Northwestern.
only number one seeds?
I'm just asking, which I say number one seed, then which other team do you feel like is going to be on the verge of upset?
I think because of the bracket they're in, I think that Houston gonna have a real tough time with Marquette.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not because I like North Carolina, but I just think in that bracket, I think they go. Now we're gonna have a tough time with Arizona, no doubt. If we both get there, but I think the Marquette Houston matchup would be the one to watch.
Okay. What about you, G?
Yeah. Well, Houston will play Duke. They got Duke next.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a tough. I think they're gonna have the toughest road.
They got a tough road.
Yeah.
I think UConn, and we talked about this in the beginning. Like they got the toughest way to get there when it first started. Not anymore. And then now it looks like UConn's road and became a lot easier with a lot of knockoffs that happened. I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go with you, OG. Houston, man. I think Houston's road is a little tougher. North Carolina got to play probably Alabama next. I think they can handle Alabama with no problem. So
Purdue they finna go against Gonzaga, and Gonzaga
looking good too, man.
Facts. So,
but but Purdue's playing better than I thought. I thought Purdue would be a second round knockout.
Did you?
Yeah, I didn't see them going far, man. Snack says he don't like Purdue guards, so he's going with Purdue. So,
he said, are you saying that because they're tough, or
no? He's probably saying he don't like their scoring ability.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He probably like their scoring ability. I think they rely a lot on their big man, Edie. And I think a lot if he's not going well, then they're probably not going to go well. But they shot the ball pretty well today. I mean, they were up by a lot majority of the game. So yeah, it definitely looked like
they handled Kansas. I mean, like they handled Kansas with ease. That's why I was saying I thought Kansas was tough, being a number 4 seed. Gonzaga, they got them by 20.
Kansas hurting though. Kansas got a lot of players hurt.
Oh,
okay. That explains it then, because I saw that 21-point win. I was like, whoa,
yeah,
that's a surprise. Yeah, but so who do y'all have? Anybody in your Final Four still alive?
Oh yeah,
everybody with perception. I had put Kentucky.
Yeah, you do, OG.
Oh yeah, I know who I got to pick to win.
Oh, you got North Carolina. So I got UConn, Houston, and Arizona in my final Elite 8. Let me see what I got in my Final Four. I only have UConn and Houston available in my Final Four. So
Okay.
I only got 2 going to my Final Four. So I'm pretty much out the running. Snack said Kaz's main player was out. Yes, Arizona's still alive. Arizona is still alive and rolling strong, man. Steve will say he's riding with Zona to win it all.
Okay.
You
Why
see
Arizona? Wonder what made him do that.
veteran team.
I guess I like him as a number 2 seed, but
Mhm.
that's listen. They were sort of like because I think Kentucky was a number 4 seed. I went with them hoping that as an underdog they can make it happen, but
Yeah,
we'll make that mistake next year.
they're tough, well balanced. Yeah,
Okay.
they are. They are inside and outside. Then they have a dog who doesn't mind shooting that ball in the last seconds of the game. A big shot taker and Caleb Love. So absolutely, man. I don't see nothing wrong with that pick. But I'm going with UConn. UConn just seems like they seem like the Denver Nuggets out there to me.
Going back to back.
Yeah. I see them going back to back.
Let's see. Snack said UConn, Arizona, Creighton.
Oh, he had Creighton. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a great pick. I didn't have Creighton going that far. That's a great pick. All right, fellas, let's move on to the women's side of it all. And there wasn't a whole lot of, and I think we said this early on, man. You probably gonna see the big dogs show up, and I think they have shown up, man. It hasn't been very many upsets in the women's side. The top seeds have normally won. I think there's been one upset or two upsets, and that OG, you want to elaborate on all that women's basketball side?
Yeah, like you said, there haven't been many upsets on the women's side. I think all the number ones and all the number twos are still there. They're going strong. So, but then too, I mean, their second round doesn't finish up until tomorrow though.
Okay.
So because they played on Friday and Saturday, so they playing Sunday and Monday.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if you want to call it an upset, but I think the Duke won against Ohio State.
I guess it's upset, and then they came from 16 points down too.
Yeah, and then like I was saying, in Colorado, they're in the mix. So I mean, they beat Kansas State though it was the 5 against the 4. But since we're there, OG had brought up Deion Sanders' daughter, Shalomi. What's y'all take on that? I mean, I know this is play win or go home type play time. I mean, was she that good of a talent to be on this squad?
I think we said it when she got there. Like they already had a team already that was not bad, and for her to come in as a freshman, it was going to be hard for her even to touch the floor in her freshman year.
This ain't her freshman year. She played last year at Jackson State. Remember?
Okay. So is she a sophomore?
Mm-hmm.
A sophomore. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for her to get into that rotation, man. Coming from Jackson State,
right
up there. So, good thing about women's basketball, they're gonna be there 4 years. So she don't have to worry about playing time or not being able to play. She's gonna get some playing time at some point.
She's gonna grow up a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta grow up a little bit. That's all. Yeah.
Okay. So you ain't giving up on it. There's no, like the OG was saying, I ain't seen her in the uniform. I ain't seen her at the grocery store. He's saying, looking for her. And I ain't gonna lie, I do that every now and then too. Try to scan the bench. To see if you see it. But
yeah. Snack says, man, LSU looked like cheeks first half.
They did. I watched that game though.
Yeah, he showed the first half.
They come out slow all the time for some reason.
I'm gonna give you a little tidbit though. And Corey, you stay with your pick. But if South Carolina plays like they played today,
ain't nobody beating them.
No way nobody gonna beat them.
Listen, they tough anyway, man.
Their bench. People come up the bench outscored North Carolina.
Yeah. South Carolina's a juggernaut. We already know that. So they're going to be there in the end. It's just who's going to be there to try to go up against them.
I know who I hope there.
Yeah, you want to see Caitlin Clark.
I sure do.
So Iowa and LSU are on a head-on collision to meet up pretty soon, man. So I think that's what everybody's looking for. And then everybody wants to see Juju Watkins as well, man, over there at USC, and they're rolling. And and honestly, man, in these games, it hasn't really been that close in these games, man. It's been some pretty massive blowouts in the women's side of it all, man. So
right now when I'm looking at it, so South Carolina look like between Oklahoma and Indiana, they'll handle business between the two. And then even on the final brackets, if they, Oregon State and probably like between Ole Miss and Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they finna clean some clocks going through that through that division. Like I said, that Region 1 in Albany or whatever. I don't see anybody taking care of the business to get there. Even if they do, I just don't see it. But that, I guess that's what you got to kind of look for. Utilize was it Tennessee that almost that almost beat them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be looking at that tape the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Just to try to find a chink in the armor.
Right.
If I were any other coach. I'm
gonna tell you why it won't work. Like they played North Carolina earlier this year. They beat North Carolina by 8 points at North Carolina.
Okay.
So they had first-hand experience to put a chink in their armor.
And Tennessee did a better job. Tennessee did if that girl would have sacked them 2 buckets.
Now I'm talking about North Carolina.
Okay.
I said first time they played North Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
they beat North Carolina by 8 points at North Carolina.
Yeah, but I'm talking about a team that had them on the ropes. When you got the champ on the rope, you don't move back. You hit them.
You put that cream in that coffee. What happened to it?
I drink it. It good. That's what I do.
So are we still going with the top teams in the women's side to meet up in the Final Four? Y'all we still there?
I think mine's still staying the same. So I think like you said, you got USC, Texas, South Carolina, and Iowa. I don't see a change yet. Like I said, we hadn't seen any teams that are upsetting heavily, but I'm still staying with them.
When Iowa and LSU meet,
when will they meet?
No, they're meeting what in two games, right?
They'll be in the same bracket, yeah, because they're in the same region, yeah.
Right.
So they meet for the region championship,
right? That's to go to the Final Four, right? So, who do y'all like in that game?
But LSU, UCLA over there too is not.
Yeah.
Is not no.
They ain't slouch either.
They're not no slouch. They're not no slouch.
If LSU win, UCLA wins tomorrow, then their next game will be against LSU. If UCLA wins, their next game will be against LSU.
Yeah.
So LSU is on pace. Like I said, they'll play between UCLA and Creighton. If they take care of the business, like I said, they'll end up playing the winner between Colorado and Iowa. So, like you said, I don't know. It's exciting. It's close all the way. But to answer your question, there you go. LSU is going to have to play stronger. That is true. They're second half team if they can.
But I tell you something else about LSU. I know it's about time for us to go. LSU's bench is not that deep either. That may come to hurt them too.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I saw today when they played. Was it Mississippi State or MTSU?
Middle Tennessee
State. Yeah, okay. All right. Some of them girls like Flojo or Flage. Them girls talk trash. They some girls can be talked to in their head and be taken out of their game. Like when that girl fouled out, she started crying. And Angel was like, bye. That's all she said. It wasn't a whole lot, but that was enough to, then the other girl had to get a hug with 7 minutes left. And Angel was like, I see you leaving, A lot of that is mind game. I know you can't do that with South Carolina. Don't play that with South Carolina. But some of these low schools that can't take like yesterday, when they were showing LSU was playing, I forget, but the girl did. Angel Reese like, I can do it back to you. Angel had the line. She's like, you ain't got no points. Who you talking to? Like you doing this to me, and then you got to bang down on the bottom with her, or you just, you ain't gonna make it.
Right.
You get a foul on me, and then you do this here. And she like, you won't have points. You don't matter.
Yeah,
And that's crazy when you do that too. But listen, I got a question for y'all real quick. I hate to do this, but okay. So I'm at the barbershop and they were talking about Angel Reese, and I know it's sports, but it's not sports. So she breaks up with the guy that's at Florida State. I forget his name, Cameron or something, but he's a ball player at Florida State.
Okay.
So the one of the guys said that
I thought she was with Shador.
oh, she knew what she doing, Sam.
I think that was just clickbait.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. But what I think they both did some kind of show or something like that. So that's the thing. The thing was because she's becoming I guess a mega star, a marketing star right now. They just delivered another Mercedes to her on the yard and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody mentioned that being a star, and he's a basketball star at Florida State, which is not a slouchy school, but nobody's looking at him. They were saying that he just didn't have it. She was going to outgrow him, money wise and stature, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about it, huh?
What is it about?
That's what they were talking about. And it's just barbershop talk. I was there, I got a clean head. This is what happened today, But yeah, I was like, I wonder if that was true, because they still young. Because remember, she came online and said that she's single, but she's not ready to mingle right now. She said some people can't handle, being,
being less. Yeah. Not the face right now. Yeah. I can see that. And I think it's true. But and that's what worries me about LSU is they got a lot going on.
Spotlight stuff. I mean, outside of basketball.
Yeah, outside of basketball, and I think that's what Moki was talking about in the beginning of the season. Like, are you focused on the what's going on right now with our team, or are you focused on your NIL deals?
She's playing now. She's in there.
She's balling now. But remember, in the beginning, she wasn't there, and I think that's what it was.
She had $1 in. Okay,
$1 in. I think he had $1 in, man. Sitting out in them games early on, kind of dialed her in. So I think she's ready, but those can be distracting. So
she's monkey crazy.
Yeah, she out there. She got some stuff going on too that she I ain't gonna get into.
What you mean? Hold on, who? Kim Mulkey?
She's making bold statements too.
Yeah. She got somebody will be coming out with a book or a story about her in the Washington Post that she done went off on. Yeah. Yeah. So
I wonder what kind of.
Yeah, I haven't looked into it, but that's the word, man. She kind of went off.
You notice that Brittany Griner's number didn't get retired till she left Baylor.
Mm-hmm.
Kim Mulkey, she was at Baylor a while ago, though. She went to.
Her number should have been retired before now.
Yeah, I guess.
The rumor is that had something to do with it.
Kim Mulkey had something to do with it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Steve-O said, I would think dating from a distance is kind of hard for these athletes anyway. So living in Florida, living in Louisiana, man, that's kind of hard to date each other as athletes. Y'all always on the move. So
especially if you think if Shador on it, you don't stand a chance with them Sanders boys. It's over.
Hey, don't let them Sanders boys get around your girl, man. They're gonna take your girl and take your girl.
You still. Them boys got charisma. Them boys got it.
They get it from their daddy, dog. Must be the money.
They said Shiloh had them girls coming from Jackson every week. Boy, listen.
Hey, we better close this shop up fast. We better Corey about to go off. We about to go off the rail.
I'm good.
Let me see. Snack says around 300,000 condoms will be available in Olympic Village in Paris. Speaking of that, wow.
Love.
What the world?
They said it'd be some banging in the Olympics. They said it's crazy.
Yeah, you got all them athletes in one spot. Yeah,
they said it's crazy.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I heard about that was when the Olympics were here in Atlanta, and in the Olympic Village, I worked at Hertz. I was, delivering rental cars. Listen, the guys, they would tell some stories. I'm talking, it was crazy, but I can see it happening.
Corey about to go like he is. I'm about to get him off. I'm about to get him off of it. But speaking of getting wild and big times, man, y'all seen, and I'm gonna get us a shameless plug for Hulu, but Freaknik is out on Hulu, you all. Freaknik is out. I didn't watch it yet. Are you disappointed, Corey?
No. So okay, but it's okay. It's okay.
Okay. All right.
Put it like this: we were here during that day, right? Yeah. So I'll say this here as a product of the AUC. let me say this here. HBCU. So my mom went to Marsh Brown.
Okay.
All right. So it used to be called AU Picnic before it was Freaknik, but then it was Freaknik. They changed it because you'll see the story, but at the same time, the people who were telling the story, some of you get kind of frustrated with. So
they shouldn't be telling the story.
You'll get it. So it's not terrible, but then you be like, why are they talking to him?
We turned it on when we had all the family over this weekend, and the first thing I saw was Jermaine Dupri,
Rashida,
21 Savage.
Yeah,
he like 21. Like, what do you have to input for Freaknik?
Yeah.
But yes,
they'll cut them out early, but then they'll start to tell the story on how it started off as a good thing, and then how it got to when Luke put his hands on it,
Yeah.
And then when it started to get dangerous,
yeah.
And then when Mayor Campbell came in and was like,
that's it. Steve-O said he was the YT guy you may see on there. So be looking out for your boy, Steve-O.
The white guy. The white guy. Go ahead, look at it. The white guy. Okay.
I like it, Steve-O. I like it. All right, fellas, man. Let's move on to the NFL. OG, we're not gonna do that though on 40 minutes, man. Don't worry about it.
It ain't possible.
Eric Thorne said it's a good story to explain how it got started and what happened, but they showed actually 15 minutes of actual footage. So it's all about the story of Freaknik.
Yeah. Or the people that started it. Yeah. Like I said, take a look at it,
Yeah. Right. That's what I said, Snack. He wasn't even a product of it, man. So for him to even come out there and give any input is insane to me. All right, but let's go to the NFL. We have some free agents that are still out there. And I'm looking at the free agency, the list. And when I tell you this list, man, it's full of wide receivers and it's full of defensive backs that are good players and were good players this year. I know we talked about the safety, Justin Simmons from the Broncos. He's still out there. Nobody picked him up. Stephon Gilmore from the Cowboys. Nobody picked him up. Jadeveon Clowney. Nobody picked him up.
I thought he went to the
Jadeveon did sign.
Oh, did he sign?
He went to the Panthers.
Okay. Well,
he went home.
Taking him off the list. Take him off the list there.
Yeah, he went home.
All right. We have some safeties out here as well. Condre Diggs and Julian Blackman. Xavier Howard. Dolphins cornerback. Tre'Davious White. Calais Campbell.
I think we're gonna end up re-signing Calais. I think they're kind of taking their time a little bit, but I think we may end up bringing him back for experience. He was real good in the locker room. He did well. He had 8 sacks this year. I think we'll probably end up bringing him back. I don't know what's taking him so long, but
he's 37. I think you know.
Long in the tooth.
Long in the tooth, man. I think you wait to see what's out there before you re-sign that. I think so. Dory Jackson, cornerback. Seahawks Jamal Adams, cornerback Steven Nelson from the Texans, cornerback Christian Fulton from the Titans, J.K. Dobbins, Odell Beckham,
Is he still out there too? I mean,
Yeah.
now what's y'all take on that? Is he like is he a chance? You know,
He still has some left in the tank, but it's not he's your number 3. He's your number 3 player, you know, receiver. I mean, he's not gonna be anybody's number 1 anymore, I don't believe. So Tyler Boyd. That's a good one for Cincinnati. Connor Williams, Dolphins. Tierra Tart, Donovan Smith, and Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas for the Saints.
For the Saints.
Oh, that's not a bad guy right there.
Ain't too injured from.
What they doing?
Yeah. L'Jarius Sneed traded to the Titans. Titans making some moves this offseason, man.
Sneed, Sneed, that dude, cornerback.
Cornerback, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, we talked about this previous show, and you just talked about all these free agencies out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I still hadn't seen a certain team still make a move yet, going all in. And you raved about Stephon Gilmore last year.
Yeah.
But yet y'all didn't resign him.
No, we had to pay some other players first. It seems like we brought back Jordan Lewis, who was a younger slot player. So I think he will be one that will come back, but it probably after the draft.
But let me ask you a question. What's wrong with y'all money?
The money situation is it can be fixed.
Stop laughing, man. Stop laughing. What's wrong with that dude down there, man? I'm being serious right now. You can't you see that man hold out. Listen, they are holding the money, but
they holding the money. It's a simple process that they can do, and they're not making the great decisions right now. And I blame it on Stephen Jones, man. Stephen Jones is not. He's kind of running the money part of it all, and he's running it right into the ground, man. It's Dak. Yeah, I mean, but Dak will free up the money. Dak will. All
they got to do is they restructure it, right?
That's all. Extend it. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
He's next. I call Cap. That dude lying.
They try to get me off. They try to get me off now. Y'all, I'm not about to do it this time.
Well, I just look, that's that dude down there that keep laughing. I know. I'm just asking a serious question. You know,
but there's been so many other Cowboy players that's been out there on TikTok and feel the same.
Make sure y'all hit that like button while y'all out there.
Oh, look, so I'm gonna go off the conspiracy theory here. Eric Thornton, listen, give him the credit for this one that I'm going to ask you. So,
okay.
If he's saying that, you know, I'm not using his words verbatim, but what he's saying is there's a conspiracy out there that, you know, y'all not doing as well as y'all are going to do because y'all are trying to grab for the next year Deion Sanders. You know, now the coach, you know, this. Hey, look, Eric, you on the line right now? You listen to me? You know, Shedeur possibly and add Deion, get rid of that. You know. Look, you see them. They're waiting to see what's going on this year. So, how do you? Because you know, look, he has his feet in Dallas. He's been there. You know, he's like, look, Eric. You know, you're welcome to put that phone number up there. You're welcome to call in if you want to express yourself. I love to hear it from you. But like I said, when he hit me with it, do you feel like there's some truth to that? Like I said, if your guy don't do well this year, you know, they bring in Sanders.
Deion.
Shedeur. Yes, Deion
and Shedeur.
Hey, I'm just
and Shiloh.
And I don't know about Shiloh, but just they bringing in the Sanders crew. A lot of guys will want to play for him. You know, he said, "Yes, sir." If he brings his own, listen, it's a wrap. He was telling me this, so he said he do a lot of his research. We do a lot of talking on the yard. You know what I mean? Every day before we get stuck, stop laughing down there, dude. You are so damn silly. You know, we're trying to be serious here. It's a package deal. What's the chances? You know, look, will that fix the problem that y'all got?
Zero chance.
He said, that's what Eric want. He said, hey, Jerry want that deal.
Jerry
is not going to bring Deion to Dallas.
He is not bringing Deion to Dallas. First, Deion's not leaving the college to come to the NFL. Deion told everybody, I don't want to coach these men. I'm not dealing with they don't want to be coached. They want to go out there and do what they want to do. I want to coach people. I'm here to teach. I want to coach people that want to learn, who want to win, and want to play. I'm not out here to try to coddle these grown men. And so
Jerry has loved Deion for a long time, and then
always loved Deion. Deion is his guy. I mean, to this day, he's still his guy.
Yeah, he's a player,
but
if he do that, he ain't gonna be the coach.
Yeah, he ain't coming. He not bringing him as no coach.
He gonna be the coach.
But Deion
can do everybody else. Come down the sideline. Make the call.
If Deion was ever coaching the NFL, I think the only place he probably would coach is Dallas.
Okay. Well,
because it fits everything he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
It fits who he is. He's a marketing guy, so it's right up his alley. That's the only team I think that will deal with the type of publicity that Deion Sanders brings. Nobody else wants to bring. They've called us a circus already. You bring Deion in there, hey man, this is Ringling Brothers here, baby. You bring him in there. Hey, yeah.
Barnum and Bailey.
Yeah, Barnum and Bailey, baby. Oh yeah. Circus Soleil. There you go.
Look,
yeah.
He been with it, you know.
Snack says he think Miami also. Yeah.
Dolphins.
Yeah. Miami. I can see Miami too. But speaking of Deion Sanders, I'm glad y'all brought that up. Deion Sanders came out and said, my son is not working out for every team that comes out next year. Comes for him. It's gonna be It's gonna be a select few that's gonna be able to see his son and that he's gonna want his son to go to. He said it's gonna be an Eli Manning all over again.
I see it. Caleb Williams. Caleb didn't work out. He worked out for 6 teams.
Yeah. Is he making a mistake?
Caleb or Deion?
Deion.
Oh, Shedeur. Oh, on Shedeur.
So we said it about Caleb Williams there. Like, hey man, you messing it up. Now is Deion doing the same thing?
I'm not saying that because honestly, you know, they were showing him working out with the GOAT again this year. He's back in the lab with the GOAT. Mm-hmm. It's a business decision now, especially. And now I say this here: it all depends on where Shedeur falls. If he's number 1, okay, you know he can make more of those calls. Mm-hmm. Now, if you end up being like number 5, and you know you're gonna have to cut that out real fast, because you're gonna end up with a team like sitting behind Kirk Cousins next year for the Falcons, because we don't pick you up. Who knows? But what I'm saying to you is, if Deion comes out and says he's saying it right now. But he's going to have to look like he did. Remember how he cut all that talking out at the end of the season because he knew, hey, we're not looking good. Cut that junk out. Now if they end up being well, if it's a well team, they end up doing good this year. I can see him doing all that talking. It all depends on where he falls at.
OG.
Caleb Williams is the former Heisman Trophy winner.
Leverage.
Exactly. That's not happening in the Sanders household. Not for his sons. So be careful what you do and how you do it. Like Corey said, if his stock tremendously rises this year, then maybe. But if it doesn't, and you're gonna streamline it down to certain teams, then you might be.
You're gonna get picked up by. Yeah, you're gonna be a 7-round Falcon. Don't.
Because just because you go limit it down to these 6 teams, how you ensure that one of them 6 teams go draft your son?
How you know that team gonna be good next year? You know what I mean?
And with all the quarterbacks that are coming out this year, a lot of these teams are picking their quarterback this year
in their future.
So next year, that market is going to be.
But that's what I'm saying. You got teams like the Falcons, who I think I got 2. If my guy plays well, I think I got 2 years. 2 good. I hope he plays for throughout the contract. True. I think we got a good receiving core, and we got a good delivery system. Mm-hmm. Plays well, cool. It will be in our best interest to pick up somebody. I ain't gonna lie, I want to get the Florida State kid this year. You know, about 6th round.
Right.
I like Travis. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather see him. But what I'm saying is, if he don't play well, he's going to end up being like a Travis. Let's don't hope something don't happen to him, but he could probably end up finding himself playing behind somebody. You know, it could be. Look, I'll be straight with you. You know, because Dak is on that. He's on the ending part of his career. It could be somewhere where they pull him in, do a favor for his dad. He could be a Cowboy. Who knows? You know, y'all need another future quarterback in the next couple of years. You know what I mean? If he doesn't do well this year, he'll be a good. He's gonna play on Sunday. It may not be next year, but it's gonna be a team that needs somebody. It may not be in that first round if he don't do well, but I could see that type of situation happen.
Yeah, Steve-O, man, sorry to hear that, big dog. He said his son's having surgery on his hand, so he might have to red shirt his first year.
I think didn't he say his son going to Coastal?
Yeah,
Coach Carolina.
Yeah.
I think that's what he said.
We'll keep the prayers open, man. Keep the prayer line going.
The quarterback class is not expected to be that great next year, so he should go pretty high, is what Snack is saying. Yeah, but you got to have a need too.
Yeah.
You know, in the NFL, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
Unless Deion had his connections, so maybe he's gonna have to be connected with these 6 teams that need a quarterback. I don't know. I don't know what 6 teams they're gonna be. But
I think we went through the teams this year that need a quarterback.
One this year,
going to pick up one this year.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so after that,
you go through a drought when you got enough quarterbacks. And the crazy part is, this is the gangster part that you got to look at. There 32 starting quarterbacks in the league. It's world, you know what I mean? 32. You know, it ain't many. You're gonna have to probably sit behind somebody. If, like you said, if this the quarterback year, because I think the first and out of the top 10, I think you got 4 quarterbacks going.
Yeah. James said Clown Boys have a need. I don't know who the Clown Boys are, but
y'all need a backup.
No, we got backup.
I thought you know who the Clown Boy was. You're speaking of it.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Golly, what's wrong with you today?
I'm not speaking. He asked me that my team need a backup.
But we talking about his comment.
that was Corey. You talking about the comment?
No. You so golly, man. No, don't put that on me. That's him. That's not me. That's that dude there. I was just asking, do y'all need a quarterback? He added that. I didn't do that. I wasn't doing it.
The comment that was made was the Cowboys had a need. Corey, you came right to that and say, y'all need a quarterback.
I didn't say it like that. Don't.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
nope.
did. Okay, you said like that. You said y'all have a need.
It came at a terrible time. It came at a terrible transition. I don't do you like that.
Yeah.
I was just asking, do y'all need a backup?
And then he responded.
No, because he was asking me about my quarterback. I said, no,
we
gotta go.
I didn't say. I know, right? This dude been on. G been on it. Look, OG been on it all day. He been waiting. You know.
No, we got a starter for at least 8 years. That got about 8 more years left in him.
You think he got 8?
Yeah, he got about 8. He ain't but 32. Yeah, so he's good. Then
whoa, 8?
Yeah.
8 more years.
We got 8 years left.
What going with all that?
Out of that.
Yeah. That's if he wanted to. He probably don't have to, but
so how old is that? He is
32.
You think he gonna play the 40 for y'all?
He's in the 40.
Most quarterbacks are nowadays. It's not uncommon anymore.
No, it's only one that did that. You got 36 is the threshold right now.
Joe Flacco still playing. He's 41.
Joe Flacco was on the couch at the house and
he got called in.
He with the Colts now. He playing still.
Is he starting or they just picked him up? Who's starting for the Colts?
They got the young boy back there.
Yeah, they got their future. He'll back up.
Yeah, so he's still playing. So you got Aaron Rodgers is still playing. You got Kirk Cousins, 37.
I got 36.
36. Okay, about to be 37 before the season starts. So
8 more years.
Yeah, he got 8 more years in him, dog. I'm not.
So you're saying that quarterbacks are now trending where they can play a little bit longer?
Yeah. They got him out there, man. You can't
You got
hit.
to use another number other than 8, though.
You can't hit quarterbacks no more. So they last.
At the Cowboys, though, come on, you really think that's gonna happen?
They're not starting over. They're not starting over. That's what's disappointing to me.
How many years he got left on this contract?
What's disappointing?
That they haven't restructured the contract. That's
Okay.
what extended it. So
Because they're trying to trade his butt.
no, man.
Because they all in, man.
He got a no trade clause, so they're not trying to trade him.
Okay.
They all
But they're
in.
not looking for deals out there for him.
No, you can. No.
They not doing it because they all in.
Oh, they know what?
For be his
All
backup.
in this year.
Yeah, y'all picked a lot of groceries out of that bag they got. They got to retool somewhere. How many players y'all lost? 7?
Yeah, about 6 or 7. Yeah. I mean, we
That's
gotta rebuild, and they're trying to rebuild and be cheap about it. That's what I said. They're trying to be cheap about it. You can't be cheap, man. And then if we don't win, they're like, man, look, that couldn't do it. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was asking what's wrong with the money.
you set
know
them
what I mean?
up. You set them up to fail.
So this is the all in approach then, right?
This isn't all in. This isn't. I don't know what all in.
I'm going with your owner said, man.
Yeah, that's what he said. He lied to us. That's what he said. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
Can I ask y'all another question? So right now, as your division, as y'all division 6, and we're just being honest with what we got going on right now with the moves that teams are making. Who looks what? Give me 1 through 4.
All right. From how we looking right now, I'll give you 1 through 4. Eagles, Cowboys, Commanders, Giants.
OG.
Now, whoa.
Oh, you getting your shot now. You getting your shot now. You getting your shot right now, OG.
Because you asked him that same question a week or two ago when we was making all the moves, and this dude distinctly said that they were fighting for the bottom between the Giants and the Cowboys. Now today we have another swan song.
You get your shot. Go ahead. Give me yours. Give me
I'm
yours.
my shot right now.
You got your shot. Go ahead.
Eagles, Commanders, Dallas, Giants. Like my counterpart here said about 2-3 weeks ago when we were talking about them not doing anything. But now today, on a different day, on a different note, because something just hit him, now it's different.
Let me tell you what's different. Y'all made some moves. Yes, that's great. But y'all also made a move to get rid of your quarterback that y'all had there for the last 2 years. So now you're going with a rookie quarterback that you don't know nothing about. So now y'all
probably Jaden Daniels.
Probably Jaden Daniels, but you're probably taking a step back. So with that being said, I moved y'all back down and moved my Cowboys up. That's all.
That was the same situation when we had the conversation a couple of weeks ago. We had lost our quarterback. You asked me who we was going to take. I said Daniel. You said the same thing. But now, because it's hitting in a different ear and not this ear, then it's you saying something different.
Yeah.
I'm going with OG, man. I like that OG the setup. Honestly, only because I don't know where y'all going. At least I see the moves that they're making, and I always say the same thing. Hope prove me wrong, but at the same time, we see what other teams have made moves for.
Right. So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Were the Commanders as good as the Cowboys were last year?
No.
What the heck that got to do with anything? We talking about the move.
I'm sorry. So with those 5 players that they picked up, does that make them better than the Cowboys?
I think they're better. Let's say they're a signal caller away. Huh?
They're a better team, right? But did that make them a better team than the Cowboys are?
Hey, I tell you this every year. Everybody look good on paper, but what paper get you? and get you at home in the Super Bowl being played right beside me.
So you're
So
looking good on paper.
don't sit here come with this contradictory crap.
Oh,
G.
We're not doing that.
Let's just go by what you said 2 weeks ago. That now you want to change. You want to come and justify your reason why you made your change.
I'm just asking you.
And granted, this is the United States of America. You can make your choices. But I'm saying, last week, 2 weeks ago, you was talking this way. This week, you're talking that way. So when you gonna talk this way?
I'll say this here. So so Dante Fowler, Zach Ertz,
how old is Zach Ertz?
listen, this experience. Zach Ertz, Bobby Wagner, Austin Eckler, Marcus Mariota. Which I'm just saying.
Yeah.
They picked up the same thing. I got to go with the same way we did. They're better this year. They're better this year. They're more experienced this year.
Uh-huh.
And then, like I said, they took a few guys from y'all. Which they plugged in a bunch of stuff. Like, okay, we did the same thing first, and then we got Kirk Cousins. You know what I mean? We did it in the free agency. They also did it in the free agency with a lot of experience out there. So there's a reason why I'm saying they're better than y'all right now, because y'all lost players and didn't pick up anybody. Y'all just ran it back, and y'all, like I said, y'all draft well. I want to see where it goes. But they made some moves, man. They got some people out there.
They came from the bottom of the cellar all the way up.
Not all of them, man. They got some chunks in there, man.
No, I'm saying they were at the bottom of the cellar in our division. So you saying with these pieces, they went all the way up?
No,
You have to go into the Super Bowl or something, G.
No, I'm just saying
It's four teams in the division.
You went from last to second. Is what you're saying?
I need to go. I need to go do it. Find that clip where you said something different. That's what I need.
Is that what we're saying? This man went from last to second because he picked up 5 players?
No, they got a bunch more. But I'm just saying, I just gave them that chunk. You know,
my question is, and not cut you off. My question is, why is there so much doggone difference today than it was 2 weeks ago? When you made that statement, and don't say you didn't.
Come on, it's frustration. Come on, the frustration day.
Yeah, when you made that
frustration.
I don't care. You still made the statement.
I was frustrated. My Cowboys wasn't doing anything. I was. But going back and looking at the moves that you all made, y'all picked up an old Bobby Wagner who can't.
They picked up depth. It's called depth. Like they also got Pierre James. They got Jamison Crowder. They got some guys, man. They picked up just like how we did. You plugged in
players you bring in.
Okay,
Jamison Crowder.
Who is your running back?
Rico Dowdle.
That you talked about to stay hurt all the time.
Rico Dowdle. But we'll pick somebody up in the draft. You can draft a running back. That's not a problem.
But we're talking about right now. We're not talking about what you gonna pick up.
We'll draft somebody. I'm not worried.
We're talking about
Rico
right now.
Dowdle. Rico Dowdle. I'm cool with Rico Dowdle right now.
They got that big offensive guard in Kansas City. What I'm saying is I can agree with the OG saying that they look better, because even if they went cherry picking, they went to cherry pick for depth,
right,
for experience, and you know they're gonna plug and play, and they still got a bunch of picks in this draft where you know they're trying to solidify that second spot in the NFC East. You see what I'm saying? Y'all didn't do anything.
They trying. I hear what you're saying. They trying to solidify it, but I don't think they did enough to solidify it yet. They did some moves. They did, but not to come up to second yet. I'm not giving them second. They skipped over the Giants. I'll give them the Giants.
I guess I'm seeing the moves that they made. It mimics what we did. Also, I think we went from last. Y'all
went last year though.
We tied. Well, except Carolina. You're right.
Yeah.
Well, third to
maybe in a bad division.
In a terrible division,
right?
In a weak division.
The top dog in y'all team was only 2 games better than y'all, or 1 game.
Hey, that's all it takes to be the top. You know, it's all it takes to get to the playoffs.
This man was 6 games less than us, and y'all saying this man have made a 6-game jump. I'm not buying that.
I hope I can't find this clip when we get up this show.
I'm not buying it.
I ain't saying a 6-game jump, but I was in your division. You know, who's first in the division now? Who's second in the division?
I mean, it's 17 games. This man got to. You saying he putting himself in second? That mean he gonna have at least 11 wins.
You got to come to this year. We got to do the same thing. We got to come with at least 11. At
So
least.
you said his picks have made him 5 games or whatever games better already.
If he gets the right delivery system and a quarterback.
With a rookie quarterback.
Listen, we seen it happen last year. It was an anomaly.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if you know with the right
anomaly,
huh?
We going with back-to-back anomalies.
It's supposed to be a quarterback guy. I mean, quarterback season. You know, maybe. You know, it's better than what they had. If within the 4 guys that's going to be top quarterbacks picked, it'll be better than what he had last year. Same with me. You know, it's going to be better than what he had last year. And I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, teams like us and I, you know, OG, we've been on the bottom. That's why I keep saying us. You know, but we've been on the bottom a long time. You know, when they make moves like that, you gotta give them their flowers. They did.
I ain't been on the bottom a long time. I ain't ready to say that.
You've been on the bottom just as long as I have. Hey, look, you welcome me to the couch every year, right? Welcome to the couch. You know, welcome to
everybody on this show to the couch every year.
Yes, you do. But I'm saying I'm right after you.
Yeah.
Look, you know you. Hey, sit on down right here.
You've been in that cellar for a minute, OG. He ain't
For
lying.
sure. Hey, now I will do this here too, you know. And you go, hey, who is it? It's the Falcons. You let me in the door now. Come on now. Let's keep it real in this NFC.
I'm trying to find this clip, boy.
Yeah, I know.
The past 3 years I've been 7 and 10, you know.
And with that, and with that being said, man, I think this has been a great show.
No. Hey, they trying to find that clip. They trying to dip on you.
They trying to get off before I find it. But I'm gonna have
they trying to dip on you. Yeah,
I just can't find it right now. I'm in here.
Look, my wife came in and she go, "What the hell y'all doing?" She go, I thought y'all. I said, "We ain't good. It didn't work."
It didn't work. Look,
the crazy part is the viewers start going up in the latter end of the show.
Hey man, episode 83 in the books, baby.
Exit stage left. I'm gonna start the music on y'all shit. I like the thing, and they turn the music on. Like, don't turn the music on me.
Don't turn it on yet. Next day, y'all fighting for who's going to lose wild card playoff with you. I know, man. Exit stage left quickly, G. I'm gone, dog. I'm gone, Steve-O. You right, bro.
When is the draft?
The draft is the April 27th or 8th, something like that. Next month.
Oh, listen, we did not. Hey, don't go there. We got to plug the Adaptive Life.
There we go. Let me see. Go ahead, OG Corey.
What? The TCY family is pairing with the Adaptive Life Corp Foundation. We will be on the week after the Masters, the Monday after the Masters, which will be April. What is it, G? 15th?
April 15th.
April 15th, which is a Monday. We're asking you guys to come out and enjoy some golf with us. Even if you can't, like me, I mean, I'm still learning. Come out with us. We're asking you to go for a great cause. We're going to be golfing. We're going to have a good time. It's a charity event for those who live with, like I said, missing limbs, legs, arms. So the Adaptive Life Foundation is put their way together with us to show a good time having golf. And we hope that y'all come out and play with us.
Great job, Corey. My bad.
Yes.
Right.
What was that?
Once again, man.
Who need that?
Yeah. Rest in peace, Chris Mortensen. Rest in peace, Chris Mortensen. All right. Everybody that was out there, my guy Snack Panther, Eric Thornton, man. Appreciate you rocking with his big homie. My guy Steve-O, James Littlejohn, Rodney Littlejohn, my nephew NF Skull, my mother-in-law who's been checking out the show. Thank y'all, my beautiful wife Crystal Wright, and anybody else that's out there I may have missed, man. Charge to my eyes, not my heart. We love you.
Praying for them ladies. We're praying for y'all.
Hey man, we appreciate it. We'll take all them prayers, baby. We love y'all. Remember, keep your head on the swivel and keep God first. We'll see y'all on Wednesday at 8 o'clock, baby. We are out. Peace.
Oh, do you ain't find